It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel.
Down the third baseline. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
That is third.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and two strikes. The count now with the bases empty and two away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Luis Severino will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Iglesias gets his lead at first, nobody out. timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning. Let's get it started early with a homer.
And here's Renato Nunez,
the third baseman,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Yeah.
Still only one out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the designated
into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip some.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right. Inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first, here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Popped up. Nunez waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 1-for-12 career line. Hit in the air out to left field. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Davis is there. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
Leading off.
Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way.
Enter.
Drive. 0-1.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Austin Hayes, the next to bat.
Austin.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Now to the plate, Austin wins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 9. The first baseman, Chris.
Standing in, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him.
No. 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 balls.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 1. At the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep him.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. On the ground to third. Andujar's got it. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
Digging in to try it again. Renato Nunez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Orioles leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
Leading off for the
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up to second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The batter.
At the plate, Luke Voigt.
Luke.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Welcome back as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks,
Leading
Heidi.
off for the Orioles, the left
So
fielder.
striding forward now,
Anthony.
Anthony Santander. He
Yes,
went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he takes ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher.
So
Austin.
digging in now, Austin wins 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. High in the air out to center field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in, Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner goes for second. All even now, 2-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Ground ball left side. Reined in. One there. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. in the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-3. Bottom of the inning now. Chris Davis at the plate now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Towards second. To second for one. To Voit in time for the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, last time up squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brendan Bailey will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brendan Bailey.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Fastball well outside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch.
Yep.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And there's ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball outside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Mancini moving back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Wade LeBlanc is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopped at third. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mancini moving back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
No hits to this point. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch.
Playing two.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And that misses, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
And Duhar.
In now, Miguel Andujar. This is line to left. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. Urshela ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now in the box, Trey Mancini.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
A runner at second, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. From the stretch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Popped him up. Void in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the
7th inning, ready to roll. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Labor.
In now is the Yankees DH. Torres is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Correct.
Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Adam Ottavino.
Last half of the seventh here. Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Austin wins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11.
One out, nobody on. Ball. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The pitch. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. It's playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up,
high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Sean Armstrong will come on in relief, as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And it's fouled away. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Nunez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. No. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trey Mancini. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Urshela.
From the stretch, 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
No strike.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
No.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To Iglesias for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ben Heller is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 61.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony. Santander.
Now batting, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked them on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And 2, here it comes. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Austin Wins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
No.
2 down, runners at first and second. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. The Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon.